Hey guys, welcome back to West of Loathing. Um, if I'm not mistaken, last time we got ourselves all squared away with Redwood and getting we're still sitting in Redwood, and getting the lumber needed for the next phase of our railroad. There's still so much for me to explore, though. Maybe I should go straight for the railroad, straight for just finishing this and having it done. But, John. A skeleton on fire. Let's outfox him, I guess. Outfox him. You might not be aware of this, but although bone does not burn into ash the way wood does, the intense heat does cause you to get quite brittle. Skeleton goes for his gun. Moment of quick draw causes his entire hand to pop off at the wrist. See, I told you. Red hot pistol. Okay. Oh, I was asked to get an owl picture from the petting cemetery. Now, old granddad, this is the cactus that's full of goblins, isn't it? Hey, no climbing for our humans. What if wanting to climb? Hi, but no. This is much sadness. Here, giving leftovers from lunch going away. Much thanking. So I'm not allowed up? Where's Gary at? You're not following me in, sir? Yeah, what, your granddad? Where? No, a really big cactus over there. Famous goblin place named Old Granddad. But goblins aren't related to cactus. It's an honorary title. Fine. So, I wonder what I gotta do to get let into Old Granddad Buffalo Pile. We might check that out next, but first we got the petting cemetery. Petting cemetery and getting stabbed by cacti. Only 500 meat for a lifetime pass. Did I hold on to this 500 meat? I don't know. Can try meat. I do not. Just in your. That's exorbitant. It's a lifetime membership. If you're younger, it'd be worth more. Fair enough. I guess I need to go get me some meat. Well, there's still more place for me to explore. El Vibrato device. Of course I'll fight some more El Vibrato things. Ooh, you got yourself some nice health there, buddy. You might actually survive a round of me flambeing you with a lava fava. And some Gary Fu action. Oh, you're pretty much immune to Gary Fu, huh? Well, I'll finish nuking you then. After you nearly kill Gary in one hit. Not very nice. Okay, so more El Vibrato scraps. Just what I always wanted. Well, hello there. This is probably where all those Next Mex books would come in handy. Weird cards. Abyssal Bear, black. Good. Just figure dragon. Using. It's Magic the Gathering! You're allowed to intrude on that corridor. Chanting and shuffling. Okay. Well. Blood, milk, ichor, and lemonade. The four humors. Alchemy's defunct. Proven wrong and all that. Top slab is a skeleton-shaped indentation with a buffalo skull-shaped indentation where a normal human skull-shaped indentation should be. It's a good thing to keep in mind if you end up with possession of the bones necessary to fill the indentation. Okay, Tokos. There are hundreds of buffalo human skeleton hybrids locked in here. 3 to a cell. Keys are hanging right next to you. Let them out if you want it, but they all look pretty angry. I'll leave them for now. I'm just kind of having a looks around. So full of hundreds of crates, each full of buffalo human bones, carefully sorted. You don't really have anything specific you want to do with human or buffalo bones right now. So while you appreciate how organized these guys are, it's not really anything for you. Okay, I'll leave them alone. Maybe I should just read all those next books. I know one of my nieces or nephews wanted me to once I found. Toilet to flush. Should really use scented candles around here. I'm inclined to agree. This is the bathroom in the buffalo pile. A disciplinary slip, you say? What's the discipline slip say? Got written up. Two more of these, and he'll be ritually eviscerated. Nothing personal. It's just corporate policy. Read over the infraction. It looks like one of the cultists was gathering dangerous mushrooms. Curious, you stick the slip into your journal. Okay. Okay. Bones rule! Got a black hood. Okay. Is that black hood good for anything? Plus 9 spell damage. I like my mysticality. That's more than just a spell damage buff, isn't it? Settling amongst the black rows. Pretty comfortable. Wait. You wait and finally hear some noise outside. The cultists pass through on their way from somewhere to somewhere else. You don't catch much of what to say, but what you do hear is known milk after blood, or rituals of dud. Wait a little while longer and the cultists pass through. Ichor before blood. Bad idea, bud. Okay, so there's the ritual is probably like something blood, something blood, milk, ichor. The other something is lemonade. Let's see if we ichor after blood. Way to go, stud. But milk's also after blood. Which one is immediately after blood? Wait a while longer. The cold. Gets blood after ichor. Fail and turn to liquor. Doesn't sound half bad. Talking about ichor before blood. Bad idea, bud. But these are blood before milk. Actually, is the word silk. It's kind of strange. The clues don't really make sense. Because we're getting conflicted clues. We got a clue each for saying blood is good before or after. Yeah, we're saying blood before milk is obsolete. And one of our first clues we saw was milk after blood makes the ritual a dud. Oh, so milk does not immediately before or after blood, so yeah, okay. And ichor before blood's a bad idea. Ichor after blood is way to go, stud. So it's maybe it's blood, ichor, milk, lemonade. I don't know. We don't get an idea of where the lemonade comes in because none of the clues mention lemonade. We just know that ichor is not immediately before or after blood. We know that milk is not after the blood. Or immediately before. So blood, lemonade, and then the ichor or the milk. We need a clue that's about milk. Milk after ichor. Might as well reanimate wicker. Okay, so milk's not after wicker. I gotta write down these clues. So neither milk nor blood, neither milk nor ichor can come after blood or before blood. Right? Right? Or was I? Right. So blood cannot be in one of the middle two slots. It's got to be the first or the last thing, and the only thing that touches it is lemonade. But now we need to know the order of the milk and the lemonade. See, milk after ichor, might as well try to reanimate wicker. we know we don't want the milk to be after the ichor, so that puts the ichor in slot 3. Ah, I got it. Got it. So it's blood, lemonade, ichor, blood, lemonade, milk, ichor. Can we get any different clues? Any different clues? Anything that actually said anything about? Yep. Blood, lemonade, milk, ichor. Or am I trying to sabotage it? Okay, so so where do we deposit these? Oh, I had the milk and ichor backwards. What? It's not that? It's, what? Well, I guess I didn't have it because it said blood had to be first. Just that it could not be... Oh. Well, I screwed this one up. So this is a big circle. Advanced bean craft. Now that's something I can wrap my head around. It's the last bean spell. Unfortunately, a lot of butter got splattered onto the book while you're practicing. Now it's totally illegible. I learned all my bean magic. Oh, I broke it. Fine. I broke this whole necromancy thing. I guess I wasn't cut out. What about this Roy Bean guy? What can I do with him in his life? Oh, this is a toilet I can flush. Of course I'm gonna flush every toilet in the game. I was just reading a list of a spittoon. Fairway and murder bee honey jelly bean. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overpowering sweet stench it exudes. Nauseating sweet, like the rotten corpse of a dead gummy bear. Let's look inside. Garish rainbow colors swirled together in a congealed psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes, of course he is. Investigate further. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and spat into a brass bucket. You seriously want to put your hand in that swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It probably will never be clean again. Go for it! I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mismatch of all the worst colors of the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Give it to me! Befouled pistol. I tried. Don't never say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually, you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. Yay! Deals stench damage to the physical for 6 moxie. With a plus 6 moxie, 13 to 17 damage. That is pretty fantastic. Until I encounter enemies that are immune to stench damage. This lack of jelly beans is not for sale. Howdy there, Pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Chester Ware. What do you do here? When I first came to these parts, I was all about 2 things: dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Nothing particularly tragic. Got old, is all. Hung up my pistol for good. Points at the wall. Was an empty hook on the wall over the spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This old place is just a jelly bean museum now. I found this letter addressed to you. He opens it and reads it, snores derisively, and tosses it in the fireplace. Thanks anyway. For a jelly bean museum, doesn't seem to have many jelly beans. Ha! Bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now. I'm retired. That sucks. I'll never get them back. Well, now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't afford much in the way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went if you're heading out that direction. Jelly bean themed hideout. Well, we have got to save those jelly beans. Those are hardened criminals if I ever saw any. Your first bandits seated around a fire. Meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, unless you want to eat lead. That's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fill a stole jar of jelly beans from an old man. I aim to have them back. Oh, is that right? And just how you plan on doing them? Well, I don't got enough outfoxing to science them, but I could shoot them down or solve this with my words. And I definitely have words. Listen, fellas, you stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is a small, petty, sad little crime. It barely even qualifies as a crime. This isn't something on a wanted poster. You're going to be the laughingstock of the criminal community. More importantly, what would your mothers think? I'm giving you a chance to turn away from this life of crime before it's too late. I suggest you take it, because I'm pretty sure this is not the life you're suited for. I leveled up, got more gumption. And they just up and left. Did I get the beans? Oh, here they are. Mint jelly beans. Okay. Filthy bedroll. I'm gonna raid their stuff. Just like all of their stuff. That's a lot of dynamite. But that's just the mint ones. It's not like all the jelly beans. A needle? What do I want a needle for? Okay. Well, I guess we can report back to Roy and tell him we got one of his beans back. Oh, he's gonna send us from one place to another, and hop it all up. And hip hoppity whoppity boppity. Loco weed? Oh no, I'm not. You recovered a jar of jelly beans by any chance? Sure did. Oh, B, thank you kindly, sir. I don't want us for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. Now, for a second jar of jelly beans, it was stolen by a passel of them. Weird golem fellows. Couldn't understand what they were saying, but they were insistent. Which way to go? Old Granddad? To Old Granddad. Okay, let's go to Old Granddad. We gotta interrogate your goblin friends about some jelly beans. Oh, wait. But a cactus doesn't look quite right. Specifically, it doesn't look right because it has a goblin face. As you get closer, you become pretty sure that it's actually just a goblin in a cactus outfit. It gives you some annoyed side eye and tries to wave you away, but the cactus arms aren't very mobile. Shh! Go away, going! Goblin is Captain Shepherd. Shepherd, cactus herd predators defending. Do cactuses have predators? Other goblins mostly. They're so weird. Wait, there's more. No, there isn't. The camera shifts ever so slightly, and I've gotta assume. I'm here for taking back a jar of jelly beans you goblin stealing. Oh, what? Jelly bean, little colorful sugar things. Oh, little fruit rocks. Yes, those are for the pile. The what? Anyway, no upstairs for human. Maybe we could trading. No trading, but you could bribing me. Okay, cool. What you wanting? A candy bar. A good human candy bar of the bubbles heaven. You knowing it? Bubblegum. He wants a stick of bubblegum. So there's the question of where do I get the bubblegum? I don't think I have any already, do I? It would be nice if there was just a typeable search for hoarders like me that happen to have a whole bunch of everything. Oh, I might have to come back to this. I don't know where to get some bubblegum. But I know, just from the translation of stick of stuff, I should be checking the shops. If anything, I should be checking the shops for this bubble gum. But I want to explore all the different map spots that I've been finding. Stored all the fire. Oh, so much stuff. I need more needles. I need more needles for all this lovely stuffs. Well, I'm going to take all the candies and whatnot that I can find. Fort Treason didn't seem to have much going on for it. Jungle Neck Mine. For a dust over there, the fact that the guy at the desk is a coach looks like a regular mine foreman's office. Kid, I'm busy here. Am I still running? Reminders, kid, if you saw anyone up here, I'd have to fire them for not doing their job. You know you're a ghost? Do you know you're a pain? I'm serious. Do you see me laughing? Okay, let's fight the foreman. He's between me and some treasure. And he's not strong enough to withstand one nuke. Cracking the safe, stack of meat nuggets, and a weird knife. We were stopped a week ago. Oh, I can't just grab a handful of grease. This looks exact, but pick the lock. Okay. Oh no, that was just there's nothing of interest over here for selling this edge of the map. Okay, I had to come back up. I had to be sure. Well, now I can definitely afford that ticket for the. Spells. Great selection of choose. It's rocks. Paper bag, raisins, bean iron, dense bean iron nugget on table second down. It's already in the cold position. Try pushing it, but nothing happens. Rats! Well, what am I gonna do with this here thingamabobber? Where exactly did I shove that there cart to? Need oil for the lever? There's plenty of oil out there. I just need someone to carry it in, because apparently I don't want to just grab a gallon of oil with my bare hand. Ah, the paper bag. Somehow I don't think that would work. Because, you know, that'd have to be some pretty thick grease there. Grease up that lever. Pull that lever. What's it doing? No! I don't want it! There. Okay, so if I give the minecart a shove, and it goes back there, Then I pull the lever. That'll push the minecart right back to there. I think I know. I want this face. Okay, cool. So now when I give this a boom! It just took me quite some time to figure out the simplest of simple puzzles. Like a big dumb dummy. What am I looking for? Weird silver idol. Okay. See, weird because you turn a silver knife out of your backpack. Okay, silver tooth skull. Idol. First blood goblet. I want to throw something unimportant. If I throw anything at all. Not throwing any of my next books. You can just go on and take that thought away from here. I didn't realize how many next books I got. Oh, you can only throw necromancy affiliated items into the hole. Okay, well that makes this place kind of interesting, but at the same time, no, I'm not parting with any of that stuff. Oh, what do we do? Curious abandoned well. I'll go see that in a minute. My El Vibrato thing is responding in this area. Ah. Okay. Found another El Vibrato toe. This one's a big one. This is dark. I wish I knew what to do with all this El Vibrato stuff. It's so interesting. Oh well now we know that's an El Vibrato thing. Let's check out this well. Restaurants or candy. Then we're gonna have to visit like every store in the game to check for another El Vibrato thing. So close together. It's lifeless. Another teleporter here. Where's this one go? Just even deeper. Paper cards. More El Vibrato punch cards. No buttons. Uno stacks and the El Vibrato word for the number 0. Okay. Poo poo. Can I learn more El Vibrato words so I can actually... I would like to make sense of this. Learn the El Vibrato number 5. Okay. Okay. I don't know how things are going to help me at all. Don't want to mess with things that I can't read. I want to know. I want to understand. My boss recently actually talked to me a little bit about my channel and YouTube in general, and basically established that I'm boring because I don't like to take chances like that without having full understanding of what's going on and how I want to do full Let's Play recordings of pretty much any game I bother to record. I know I failed to do that with FNAF and a few other games, but full cows, can't let you go any further for any regular. Let's convince them to let me go further. Cows are basically everywhere. It wasn't safe when we were where we were coming from either. I mean, I think you underestimate how bad things would get. All right, go on ahead, but don't say I didn't warn you. But yeah, and this conversation was like all about the fact that all about the Subnautica Below Zero that's new and still in early access and not really slated for a final release until, like, I believe they said October 31st. Kind of weird for a Halloween release for a game that's not really Halloween-y or anything, but it's what it is, and I wanted to really wait for that full release before I got it and started recording it, because so much gets cut from games in development. This is a whole bunch of Smiths. This was an address for either this is a joke about someone going to Hellstrom Ranch or something like that. Okay, so, but yeah, he said, well, your channel's never going to get big because you're boring, insisting on full Let's Plays and not wanting to see a ghost in elder with a hole in flowers. Seems to be lost and depressed and beyond. Hello, man. So what I'm going to do for you is awful. I can't remember at all. Let's start at the beginning. You see, I have 4 daughters. They married 4 brothers, the Smith boys, and after they each had 5 daughters of their own. Unfortunately, I outlived every one of the 24 of them. You know you're a ghost, right? Oh, yes. In fact, I died here in this graveyard where they're all buried. I came to visit them. I suppose my poor old heart finally gave out. That's not a problem, though. 95 years is a pretty good run after all. So what did you forget? I brought this bouquet of flowers to put on my favorite granddaughter's grave, but I can't remember which one of them was my favorite. I'm so ashamed I can't bear to... Well, maybe I can help you figure out. Hey, no problem, ma'am. Can you remember anything about your granddaughter? Well, I'm certain her first name ended in a vowel. Okay, anything else? When I was 40, she was born. Oh, 37. Or it was 42. Must be somewhere in that range, at least. I'm not sure that clue gives me anything. I'd have to check the... Her first name was longer than her last, just like mine. So it ends in a vowel, longer than the last name. I don't... She's 95, but that doesn't tell me what year she was born and died in. So, ends in a vowel, first name longer than last. She wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. So there's going to be at least a, like, 13 year gap between her and the nearest other grave. Because I believe that's like the youngest age anyone's safely given birth. I could be wrong. She passed at the same age as poor Becky, who was always in such ill health. Aha! So watch for a grave. Oh, I gotta do math and not just check years. Check years, do math. Oh, her favorite hobby was knitting. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so Becky was 43 to 59. That's only 16 years. Okay, so we're looking for 16 years. Name ends in a vowel, and first name is more than 5 letters long. That's 16, ends in a vowel, and first name is more than 5 letters. Unless it was this Becky. Oh, God, there has got to be more. Of course, there's more Beckys. First name ends in a vowel. I don't care about that clue because I can't do anything with it. It was longer than our last. Not very against end. Always in such ill health. Okay, so any of these Becky, are there any more Beckys? So I'm gonna have to find a Becky that. No, there's the first Becky Smith, penultimate Becky Smith, and little Becky Smith. I'm gonna go with little Becky for now because we do have Pamela, who's the same age. But Pamela's buried next to Pearl, who by the... Well, wait. Yeah, who by the age and the stone could have been a daughter. Casey already out of work? Oh no, so then she'll be out at 7. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think it really still might be Pamela. So I'm not finding any other 16s. And it's hard enough just to find any that start with a... Okay, so Melissa would be a candidate too if her age lines up with a Becky. Yeah. Oh, Melissa or Magdalene, if their ages line up with a Becky. I'm going to go with Pamela because she lines up with the first Becky I saw, and I'm not going to do the math for every Becky right now. I think I know who she was. Names start with a P. P-A. Pamela. Okay, so it was not Pamela. Lenore, Leilani. Let's just check on the name length clues. Lenore fits. Leilani fits. Mezzo Becky. I'm not going to count Mezzo Becky because Mezzo is not a name. But there's Magdalene and Melissa. But now I need to get the math of the other Beckys. Okay, so Mezzo Becky, 38 to 88 would be 50 years. Do any of the other candidates match a 50? No. 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 That 50 is a nice, easy one to check because the two digits would have to match. The one digit for each of them would have to match. Here's a 50 with Penelope. Okay. So maybe it was Penelope because she started to look hopeful when I started with a P. Oh, I can't try again? Oh, I have to go take a nap first. Let's just desecrate the rest of this graveyard. Why not? Do. Professional sword swallower. If it's good fun. Need a document. Tribes of Tontine. Barrel Wizard Chet Buster's line. E-T-L-I. I don't know. Dynamite Jim Fresca. Document. Ah, I ran out of needles. Okay, I think I'll just focus on getting back to the rest of the game at this point. Because there's so much. So much. If I try doing everything. No, looks like some necromancy going here. You kind of jerks for using a skeleton in the first place. Why I gotta. So I just angered a bunch of necromancers in training. Let's buff my armor and just blizzard them to death. That'll be. It's only gonna be 25 cold damage. They're pretty tough. Let's get out of the golem. You know what? This won't end my turn. It'll cost me some action points. But it buffs my mysticality, which will increase the damage of my blizzard. And yeah, Gary, just spore them. Debuff everything they got. And this next blizzard ought to wipe out their bone shields. Or most their bone shields. And we'll make spare Gary because everything's low on health now, so it'll all go down nice and smooth. Has to stink! Oh, yeah, that's right. You were blocking stuff with that. Well, now you're all dead. Because you were using a skeleton without his permit, without his consent. Remember, consent's important. Grave dirt. Ooh, another next book. I guess it was a book. Actually, it was a book shaped rock wrapped in leather. Really? Are they extra dumb? You know, what was this? Peninsula Wackersley. Nice lady. Really unfortunate name. 3-red rolls, not a steel smell. Oh, okay. Well, is there anything else for me to check on here other than going to the petting cemetery to get the picture of the owl skeleton? Or getting a... Check if I can find a candy for the dingbat goblin so I can bribe them and... No, I don't want to spend my meat on booze right now. Nah, let's just go get the picture of that owl skeleton and then call that a video. Next video, I will not do as... It's in the little scenery that Kyle is below. How about I send you too? He's blowing stuff up. You say you sent us to hell, you don't mean that literally, do you? Well, sure, you see a burst of magical fire and all. Well, let me see that gun. You say to knock it off. You got plenty of rocks and cactus and stuff in hell already. Well, dang, I hope it didn't make them mad or anything. Whatever. Fine, I'll pay that. Owl skeleton, take a picture. Pet the tortoise for armor buff. Maybe I can only pet one skeleton for whatever different buffs are available. What are the other buffs? Melee damage, range damage, or spell damage from petting the owl. Boon of the owl! Okay, yep. Like I guess, only pet one skeleton a day. Okay, good. I kicked the beanbag from old granddad without a candy bar. I'm probably going to be coming back to do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that I missed out on from just... I more shroom grow. Gary's not quite as tough as he used to be. I mean, he's still as tough, obviously. But wasn't there a coffin addressed to that ranch back there? I'm sorry for getting distracted and all, but... A snack. Cook snack! Yeah, Gary's toughness is really not as impressive as it used to be. Ow! My toughness isn't nearly as much as I hoped it would be. A haystack. I can get me. I already got the needle from here. No barn burner of a party here. So, okay. Okay, so there's nothing here except a whole bunch of except demon cows. Okay, back to the railroad camp. We wanna. We want to fix our railroad. He wants to sleepwalk here. I snooped as well. I started eating jelly beans. Sure, I can't. Let's worth a shot. Listen to the beat of the band. Okay, wow, very nice. Okay, we unlocked Frisco. That's the end of the. That's the end of the game, is Frisco. I'm already here. Maybe I'm right to go exploring random nonsense everywhere. So a lot of gunshots. A large pistol at a pile of nailed together driftwood. Nope, sculpted, look. Oh, it's a goblin. You take another look from the right angle. The driftwood does kind of look like an owl, albeit one of the shot a lot of time. Pretty good owl. Eagle. Not quite as good then. Okay, I can't outfox you, buddy. I'm not as smart as a goblin. Okay, so what's going on, Shmi? The famous man's called up the Emperor. He won't let us build our tracks up to the station. Can you see if someone can talk some sense to him? Can't talk any sense to that guy at all. But seriously, this is Frisco. We're at the end of the game. There's nearly identical houses as far as the eye can see. He's telling me about Frisco. It's a fine town. A fellow named Samson. Everyone caught the fever. Yep, the kind you get from breathing too much dirt. Frisco. It's a spittoon! So like I said, I've given up, but this is the last platoon of the game. I'm not going to try and convince you not to be the most disgusting person out there anymore. Let's go. Let's do this. Yes! There's a building spittoon! You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around the spittoon, giving the greasy brass bucket a great big hug. How about a kiss? Would you like to kiss it? You do it! You fuck her up and give the spittoon a big kiss right on the rim. Was there tongue involved? Well, I'll leave that up to you, but even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I love it, you know. I know you do, friend. If it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry that spittoon and have a beautiful romantic honeymoon night with it. But unfortunately, you're going to have to settle for wearing it as a hat. Yes, please! Flip the building brass and looking over and slapping on your head, drenching yourself in hot tobacco spit washes down over your face and hair like sewage waterfall, soaking your clothes, running down your collar, and slithering into your underwear, filling your boots. I can't even force myself to describe it any more detailed than that. You're the world's foulest human being. Congratulations. I got this dude hat. But look at that! 6 expelling, 11 spell damage! The stats don't lie! The stats don't lie at all! Okay, I'm not gonna... yeah, it's probably just a level grinding spot. And I might need it, for all I know. Traditional Mods 2 are in the works. I guess I'll go over and just run this to the ground to be the last of this game, because I don't think I'm going to solve the bean thing with the candy bar or whatever. Who the heck are you? I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of this city. You can't build any train tracks here without my permission. And Emperor, where's your crown then? As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Fool thing didn't fit right anyway. But without it, I can't issue any official permits, and that means no rails for you. Unless, of course, you're willing to give me a properly fitting one. I don't have any crowns. Well, I guess that just tears it, don't it? So not only do you not get any permit, but also, reaches the bag, grabs a handful of powder, which she throws in your face, your eyes burn. Have a taste of my famous antivirus, sucker! Her vision goes all weird and you pass out. You come to, Norton's nowhere is gone, and so is the train. Uh-oh. The antivirus. Why? Where's Ringo? That lunatic stole it. He drove it off somewhere in the desert. Norton's going off the rails. Oh, that Norton anti. Oh, the puns! He points to a set of deep ruts off the side of the railroad tracks. You walk over to investigate, but you can't see it because of the weird hexagon thing your eyes are doing. You should probably get that checked out, boss. That Norton fellow said something about an antivirus. Maybe someone around here knows something about it. Yeah, probably. Okay, well, is there a doctor in town? I know the town was founded by a doctor. Let's go to the bar. Any idea? He's raving about some sort of antivirus earlier. You know a fellow named Raw Bean, the one that collects all kinds of silly jelly beans? I think maybe he's got one made of honey. That could help you with your predicament. That makes 0 sense, but I don't have a better plan. You mean that honey bean that is gonna cost me like 6,000 meat that I don't have? Drunk chef. Okay, Gary, deboof them. The lower the fats, the less they're gonna hurt me. Oh, but they're still gonna instantly kill you. That's no fair. Now I am down 1 Gary. Oh. Well, if that guy only does 1 damage to me per turn, I can focus on the gunner person. Ouch! Please let the mage just keep doing only 1 damage to me per turn. Because I can finish off the gunner person and survive this fight with my weird anti-virus thing going on. Oh, I don't like seeing my screen split into hexagons. Ow, you guys hurt a lot. And my Gary is not prepared for this. Is there a train that runs to it? There's no store in Frisco. I would expect there to be a store. Sorry, no arts management. Okay. Alright, guess I'm off to see Mr. Roy Bean. Maybe we should stop by a town first with a trader so I can... Pyrobows? Oh, I should have probably just ran away from these. Okay, let's buff my armor, because they're quite possibly going to murder my face off. Buff my stats. Oh, I'm dead. I am like 90% dead at this point. No. My cup's empty. Yeah. Should I just surrender to end this quickly? Instead of there being like 8 turns of me slowly dying? Well, it won't be 8 turns. They'll take out my golem in 1 round, then they'll take me out in another 3. Or not. They appear to have gotten a lot weaker after that little blizzard. But the blizzard don't deboof. It just causes damage. And one casting of the Butterbean makes so I can't blizzard again. Well, let's get the tough one down, because I can probably finish this here fight with my gun. And I know I've got healing items I'm neglecting, and healing items don't consume your turn, so I can easily win this fight. I just it's tedious. It is tedium. Well, back on an earlier topic that probably nobody cares about, I was talking about how there is the theory that I'm actually quite boring because of wanting to do full Let's Plays of games all the time and not wanting to skip anything, even though there are a good deal of boring parts in games, like this tedious fight here. If anybody's actually watching these, feel free to leave a comment below. You like how I do things without any editing or without skipping anything? Or would you prefer me to try to get some editing software and take some more time to give my videos polish before I go ahead and put them up on into the public view? So I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to improvements. It's just with doing like I'm doing now, just record and post. As soon as I'm done doing a video and make sure that the sound's all right for it. Oh, I still got enough for more whoosh. I can get videos out a lot faster, a lot more frequently, and it's completely without the assistance of any additional parties. However, if you guys like my boss, when you see a neatly edited video, you see production quality as opposed to wasted time and hidden content. Because that's what I see when I see a heavily edited video. I see just someone's hiding something, and they might just be hiding the boring bits of something, sure, but someone's hiding something. Oh, I do have to solve Roy Bean's stuff to fix antis. Oh, where might I get some candy? Well, let's go check in other stores around everywhere. Let's see. The rescue mission's not going to have candy, but that is one of the stores, so I'll just check systematically every store I can. Don't test me, boy. I'll chop you like this goat or whatever. Here, have some pointers about chopping goats. Kind of dropping the cleaver on the meat. You aren't directing your fourth throttle. You need to pull down and through with your elbow, rotate your hips, and move. I got a goat steak. Oh, this is so wacky to see things like this. Well, while I'm here, I can sell things that are obviously just going to be garbage, like these bean iron nuggets. Not my Flex Caliber. I might switch that in place of my. You know what? Let's just sort by meat value. Oh, what have I done? I clicked on something before sorting. So, okay, I'll sell that. Sell the sack of meat nuggets. I don't need 2 monkey wrenches. I don't need 2 varmint skin knives. I don't need a lot of these things, but I'm a hoarder, so I'm holding onto them. Yeah, I don't need that goblin glass ring at all. Ring of smart thinking. Santa Quadada's ring. I might use this as a weapon if I play a cow puncher. Come on, I could have swore I picked up a whole bunch of junk items, like more unrefined meat nuggets or whatnot. Dense bean iron nugget. Okay. Goblin bratwurst. Gothic cameo. Spooky resist. That may come in handy later. The nasty ring can go. I don't need my full spittoon regalia on me at all times. Not much good for mining anywhere. You could just don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need something with just only 3 mysticality on it. Jeez. There's the unrefined meat nuggets. I'm gonna keep those so I can fill out the rest of the map. But what else to sell? That's Moxie. I use mysticality on this save. Yeah, let's just work on wiping out everything here. That's a Moxie. Range damage. But reduces mysticality. That's probably not good, selling 2 things at once there that I don't know. Can sell some of these. I don't need 100 of them. Maybe 50 might be good. Increase melee damage by 15 for this today, but that would take one of my armor by 9 for this today. That could actually come in handy. I've got to start actually. +3 is not that great. Clown wart pollen resists elemental damage by 15% for this today. I don't really need that. Get rid of anything that decreases my mysticality. 10 HP isn't that much. Get rid of all that. Speed by 1. No. Moxie mysticality. Moxie and muscle by 3 for this day. Armor by 5 for this day. Mysticality by 3. Muscle by 3. Like all of I almost wonder if this rancher candy as well will count for. Armor by 5. Speed by 3. Infernal butter. I'm gonna need to sell more expensive things than this though, but I'm I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to clear up some simple stuff here. So I can get up to 6,000 meat. Grits, muscle by 3. Moxie. Muscle, mysticality, moxie, but it's only by 1. Get rid of that garbage. Increase item drops. Now we get down to exactly how much garbage I've been holding on to this entire Let's Play. We're not getting rid of the rope or the salt. Loose teeth. Oh, let's just sell it. Herbal remedy doesn't do anything. Unlucky horseshoe. Oh, lucky. I was using the horseshoe as a U. Pistol attack damage. You don't have a bone to pick, but you do have a bone. Maybe I just need to sell more of my snake bits. Small plush kitten. The small plushes I can sell, like all of them. Increase moxie, but no, we're not going to care about increasing moxie. Weakness foes and makes them flammable. Might actually need to use that sometime. Cat's eye candy. Chemical bullet poisons an enemy. I already got that with my snake bits. Increases melee damage by 3 for the rest of the day. Sell that garbage. Puts out fires. Incendiary bolts sending out fire. Yeah, I'm going to go back up to the things that are worth a decent amount of money. It's a balloon. It's red! Okay, we're going to go back up to the more valuable items. And while we're up here, we're going to just say we don't want... I think we want to keep anything silver because of the fact that... Oh, that's Moxie. Get rid of that garbage. Got a sensor. It's 3 mysticality. I got better. 1 maximum AP, 1 armor, 1 maximum AP, 3 speed. Get rid of that. We haven't really been depending upon our armor anyway. Local wit gives you 2 action points when used in combat. Oh, that actually sounds useful. I'll get rid of the spooky resist. I'll get rid of the deputy pistol. Cow fangs. Clown knife is not a me item. As much as I like my bean related to my bean affiliated items. Hit it ectoplasm armor by 3 silver nugget. Keeping all things silver. Ooh, spell damage, I might want to keep that. That item equipped. Not sharp, but still dangerous. Toilet pistol. I've got my spittoon pistol, that's better. Only 2 spell damage? Get that out of my sight. Other shears. We're getting closer now. Seven spell damage. That outranks the weirdly deformed bone. Yeah. Crazy electric helmet. I'm not going to use that at all. I'm not going to use that at all this playthrough. This character won't have a use for something that low. I'm wearing that already. I'm not using that because I got a better one. But still protect you from a bonk on the noggin. I don't need to protect my noggin. Oh, we're getting close. I just need to sell like so many other things. Red hot pistol, it doesn't actually do kite heat damage, so no. Kurt's fit pants are a no. Yeast covered hat, this is 5 mysticality, I've got a better one. I'm wearing my spit soaked pants. Hey, I'm wearing something for armor. Improve my pistol damage. I'm getting so... Get rid of that. Keeping that. 30 to max HP. Get rid of that. Almost done. There, I got 6,000. And I think I sold literally everything I can. Oh. Nope. Without getting rid of my next books. Just sell it. Okay, just sell these stock certificates. Sell the old engagement ring. Difficult damage for those of the day, but I turn you into a spooky ghost. I might try that. But she had no candies or anything. I really don't know. Was the Old Millenary a store? Got another old engagement ring. Oh no, it was a place that confounded me. Wasn't there another store here? There's Dynamite Dan's, but I thought there was a store somewhere in this area. Oh, Buttonwillow store. There we go. I will find that whatever the kind of candy that is that I need for the thing. Don't tell me that it's a bar of soap. That 2 gallons soap is a candy. Okay, dirt water. You got. Can barely see what I'm doing. Nope. Oh, what else is down here? What? Oh, there's a hot dog. There's a lot available, a lot available, a lot available, and not a lot available after beyond this point. Mr. Silversmith. Oh, I should have checked if any of them had needles. I can make needles out of silver bullets. A silver plater. Maybe that's something new that'll help me. Once I figure out where it is. Plate your silver hat you're wearing. It's more. One more action point. Maybe something else. Pistol, do more damage. Ah, turnip. Sounds like an interesting challenge. I might have to look up what the benefits to plating my tongue or a turnip would be. Let's just go check old Granddad, see if one of the random assorted items that I actually have on me. Wait, I don't have to finish the jelly quest. The bean for sale was just. I'll still check. Yes, it was a bar of soap. Really, it was indeed the bar of soap. Climbing. What are you wanting? Cactus syrup. Delicious vein in another room, but had losing my tap. $40 mysticality or moxie. Okay, so I'll be coming back to that. Because I don't think there's anything I can do to further buff my mysticality. Because there's 6 mysticality there. Oh, I got nothing on my lapel. I sold all my lapel items! I have the dumb! And there's no melee items for mysticality. Well, if I sold my lapel item, it must have not been a mysticality item anyway, right? Right. What's my mysticality at with all of my buffs? 31. That'd be quite a bit of grinding. So we're just going to go to Roy Beans. Actually, if I go ahead and turn off the automatic spend of XP, how much does it cost for 350? Well, if I can't finish this right here, right meow, then I'm going to do some grinding off camera to max out my mysticality, or not necessarily max out, but just get it. Single yellow bean case, very rare, 6,000 meat. Does this jelly bean currently cost 6,000 meat? Well, normally it does, but I guess seeing as how you help me with the bandits, I can drop it to 4,000. The price probably goes down more and more the more you help them, but I'll just take it. I'll take it at 4,000. I want to win. I want to beat it. A skeleton miner. And I want to beat it this session. Wait, why am I got the monkey wrench? Really? Everything is just so tough, and I don't have any more shroom growth from the Gearster. Okay. Alright, anyway. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do a thing. I swear I was gonna do a thing. Let's see what I can do. Oh yeah, the thing I was gonna do is I was bringing that bean over here to to the bartender. Amsterdam, new fashion, old olive gin. Now, what I really need is a doctor in the house. How do I get someone to fix my antivirus problem going on? Do I just eat that bean that I... Really immediately clears up. Modern medicine is really amazing. What do you want, Gary? Last custard stand. Okay, well, let's just do this. We can always... Look like Gary decided not to join you on account of not having a stunt man, so you're on your own until you get back to Frisco. Let's see if I can avoid fighting anything. Then I need a needle. Can I get a needle at the last custard stand, please? Is there... Oh, why is everything so unbelievably tough? Nuke you! I mean, it's not that my character at this point in the game is weak or anything. It's just everything one hit or nearly one hit kills Gary. There's no more fungus grow or whatever for toughening my Gary friend up. You just sell custard, don't you? Yes. Walter, do I hang in? Okay, let's just see. Okay, those custards are pretty nice, but Redwood, you got any needles I can buy? I could really use some needles. Hello, Mr. Snicky. Oh, I still gotta put my varmint skin knife back on. Apparently I sold the one I had equipped. Buff my old bean. And nuke you. Yeah. I need... Maybe just having the varmint skin knife in my inventory will give me that. Got any needles here? You don't. Okay. I could go to the silversmith and melt down silver bullets for it, but I might have to do that. First, I'll check Button Glow's store. I'm not gonna get in an unnecessary fight and waste time. I just need needle. Just good old needles. No needles here. Fine. There's a silversmith. I can melt down some silver bullets and make needles. Wandering Sally, do you have that which I need? You need all? Wait. Do you have anything else that I needle? Fungicide bomb for fighting goblins. I don't fight the goblins, though. I've been kind of befriending them as I go. Nope, we're good. Got the needles. Thank you, Sally. Now, all the way back to Frisco. This is the longest walk. A big cow hiding behind a billboard. A big, tough cow hiding behind a billboard. You know, if I could use spells outside of combat, then my problems would be solved with the thing that requires 40 mysticality. I should have just used you to debuff him so he does less damage when he inevitably hits me. Ow! My pain. Have some pain of your own, cow! You know, with how tough things are getting, though, I have a feeling I'm probably going to die trying to finish the game, but that's not going to stop me from trying. Okay, what do we got here? Requires 50 mysticality. Whoa. Welded shut. What a number. People really shouldn't refer to them in third person. Alright, Norton. Let me take a moment here to buff up and show you what I'm made of. Beans, mostly. Mostly beans. You know, let's go and debuff you by 9s. And go ahead and poison you. And don't I have the thing that also lights you on fire? Oh, yeah. Oh, but that one is... That one... Oh, no, it says won't end my turn. I can just kill you with items, and not have to worry about anything. You know, since you're essentially the game's final boss, I'm gonna pull out all the stops. You're poisoned, you're on fire, I'm healing. I'm gonna debuff you again so you won't be able to hurt me as bad, and then I'm gonna just start nuking you with lava fava. Yeah. 20 damage per turn, I can handle that. What? I thought I clicked on the... Fine. I guess if I debuff you one more time, then you're just gonna die to my goal. I should have nuked you. Just ended the fight that turn. Okay. I'm gonna steer this thing back to Frisco. Okay. We're good. Why is there a knife-wielding gangsta man? So I hid the key to the forward passenger car in my luggage to make it easier for me to murder everyone in the sleeper car. Sincerely, a train murder. P.S. Come to the roof of the sleeper car in the next 5 minutes if you want murdering. Crazy. So... Don't call me the world's greatest detective for anything. You're kind of great. Okay. Just checking if everyone's on the roof of the train. Since no one from the murder setting is going to be on the roof of the train, that means it could be in the passenger car. And since there's no one in the passenger car, whoever's in this car can only be the... Let's check 4 anyway. Okay, so she's in her compartment, got the passenger car key, unlock the door. Finally made the passenger car. 1 car back from the locomotive. It's maybe confusing if you thought locomotive meant the entire train, so I could just say the engine, except that also refers to the engine itself. That is the actual steam engine that makes the train go, and not just the frontmost car of the train. Anyway, you're in the passenger car. Suddenly Norton clambers in the window. He must have dramatically climbed the side of the train in order to reveal at the last minute that he hadn't actually been defeated. Dang it. He runs into the, frontmost car of the train and locks the door. What a jerk. Maybe you can get some of the passengers to help break the door down and arrest him, or maybe you can just kick the door down and shoot him until he can't bother anybody anymore. Can I get your help? Sorry, yes, my wife. Well, my daughter. God knows she can do something to keep her occupied. Are you working on? It's quite academic. You wouldn't understand. Try me. If you must know, I'm a scholar of foreign antiquities. I am attempting to resolve this ancient conundrum from the Far East. But my mysticality is high, but not high enough. Frantic English is the word I is made up for ranting in a frantic panic. Everyone else is ignoring him as hard as they can. It's all a lie. We're never going to get to Frisco. I don't have percussive maintenance either. Okay, I guess I'm probably going to have to... I'm going to have to do this by myself unless I want to do some grinding. Pretty sure call himself a... Sounds quite strange. Come on, please. Pretty please. Pretty please with sugar on top. Pretty please with gravy on top. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Alright. I just had to pester him till he gave in. I got 1 helper. Man, assuming trying to ignore your daughter to not ignore you. Hi there, busy? No, all my toys and friends are in the luggage and it's boring and I hate it. Do you want to help me with something really important? How like that? Well, there's a bad guy over there in the engine car. I need someone to help break down the door and arrest him. Well, mister, I'm just a little girl. Hey now, that's not a good attitude. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do anything because you're a girl. Okay, let's bust a crook in the face. Wow, that's the spirit. But you gotta pay me in advance. Jeez, you're learning too fast. Alright, what do you want? I like stuffed animals. Not my plush owl. They just flipping through a book titled Birds of the Western Territories. Since most of this place is desert, it is a very long book. Crazy Psycho is taking over the franchise in the car. Need volunteers to... Oh my, I certainly couldn't give any help. I'm very conflict first. What if I told you who hates birds and is determined to outlaw them from the territories? Very sly, but I know you're only saying that because you were down. Suddenly you hear tapping on the window. Russell! Hey buddy, good to see you. That's what a beautiful crow, and he knows you? Oh sure, me and Russell go way back. I rescued him from a cat when he was just out of the nest. What is he doing here? He's free of you since? No, he probably just happened to be flying by and spotted me on the roof of the train and recognized me. Crows are crazy smart like that. It's amazing. Oh, why would I give to have an avian friend? Well, I'm still going to be doing a lot of traveling after this, but I figure I can't really drag Russell along with me. But I bet Russell wouldn't mind being pals with a nice lady in Frisco who helped save the train. What do you think? Thank you, Russell, for getting me at least another helper. I need at least a third passenger for getting the for avoiding the fight. I'll fight you again, sir. I know I'm tough enough. I just need to get my buff enough, and you're debuff enough. Oh, you're tougher this fight. Well, you know what I can do? What I can do is do all these things that won't consume my turn, but will make your turn all the worse for you. We'll cover you in kerosene. We'll spew some spleen poison, bladder poison on you. We'll blow some spleen fire on you. And that is it for all of my tricks here. And then I'll just start debuffing you with my magic until you're down to like 40 mysticality or less. So you can't hurt me with your mental birds too much. Ah, hell, you are hurting me a lot with those mental birds. Okay. Heal me twice, because that's how much damage I took. Debuff him again, so that he's not doing as much damage with his mental birds. While he continues to burn. Ow. He's still doing a bunch of damage with his mental birds. Okay, heal me twice again, and then debuff him again. And that should be the last debuff before I just finish him up. Oh wait, how much health does he got? 66. How much fire do I do? 77. Okay, let's end this now. Bye, sir. Goodbye. Whoosh. Uncle! Uncle! I am an uncle. That's one way to deal with an antagonist bureaucrat. Not strictly speaking the legal, moral way, but it's hard to argue with success, especially when you're dealing with crazy old who poisoned your eyes and kidnapped an entire train. Hooray! I saved the train. You did it. Thanks, boss. No problem. We got a track laid right at the station now. First ever cross-territory railroad thanks to your Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. And principally, you. You did a real good job, Chester Ware. Oh, shucks. Don't mention it. This is a nice, complicated game here. There's a lot to it that I missed out on, and a lot other to it that I intentionally skipped, and just because it would take too much time. So somebody got that train on the job as a projectionist. Would you like to watch this movie? It's free because movies have only recently been invented and nobody's figured out that they can charge for them yet. No, doing this will not change anything about your world or your character. When the cutscene's over, you'll still be right here, and you can keep playing if you want. Sure, slow me the ending cutscene. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out, the consequences of their actions. Like, with the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes, but thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. Oh, that's nice. And this ending cutscene would probably be longer if I did more things. With the railroad completed and Norton ousted, Smee found himself out of a job, but an opportunity. After being elected mayor, he managed the growth and infrastructure of Frisco with compassion and pragmatism. In 1944, Frisco was named Most Reasonable City by the Tuesday Evening Post. Okay. After he got settled in, Gary climbed on top of the tallest building in Frisco and shot spores every which way. They say his descendants still roam the West to this day. That's disgusting. Yes, to finishing. The washboard and guitar duo you sent to Dirtwater started touring this Corn Pone Holiday. They were a big hit in Frisco, but some people claim that the fans were just all listening ironically. We solved all of Redwood's problems. With the increase in morale and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint, refresh the facade on the Buttery Biscuit, and add a second story to the bunkhouse. They even managed to get that horse into rehab, the drunken horse. Okay, Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. Okay, Dirtwater became, relatively speaking, a thriving metropolis, thanks to your efforts as a commerce ambassador and all-around helpful stranger. The once sleepy town became a shining oasis in a barren land. Every man, woman, and child in town knew your name. They even put a little plaque with your name on it in the old room at the Jewel. As for you, after your adventure, you settled in Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. Yes, you filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted to seek your fortune. Unfortunately, you ended your adventure nearly penniless. Oh well, maybe Rufus can find somebody else to look up to. Oh, that's sad. Not sure if I remember this room. In 1906, all the remaining cows in the West were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic single-minded herd. Led by the infernal sadist Duke Bovicus, the cow army thundered east toward Dirtwater. Don't tell me Dirtwater is destroyed! Fortunately, a gang of rodeo clowns swept in the last minute and slaughtered the herd just before Easter. Unfortunately, all the townsfolk in Dirtwater had a hard time sleeping for pretty much the rest of their lives. Seriously, it was a grisly sight. 420 years later, deep beneath the ground, ancient machines silently stopped doing the things they were built to do. It's probably fine. You and everybody you know were dead by then, and most of the humanity has moved to space. Still, though, it's a shame about the planet. There were some cool bars there. Thank you for playing. Okay, so that was a pretty fantastic game. And I'm probably going to replay through it, whether I record it or not. Hey, hit up the comments. Let me know if you want to. Despite the fact that everything's going to be essentially a repeat of this playthrough, except with using a different class to get through it all, I'm happy recording it if people want to see it. If you enjoyed What's Loathing, you might also enjoy the free browser-based game Kingdom of Loathing on the internet. I've seen that. I'm just not sure if I want to play it or not. Maybe. I got plenty of things to do. Plenty of other games in mind that I want to play and even record. But that's it for West of Loathing. Unless you guys say otherwise and say you want to see me go through as a cow puncher or a, what was the other one? Snake oiler? Yeah, snake oiler. Anyway, bye everybody. See you in the next video.